Hey, did you know the most important part of your web page or landing page is not your offer, your logo, or your header graphic? Literally, I know we've been taught, you gotta make your website beautiful. It's gotta look very pretty. It's gotta look very pleasing to the eye, so people will want to read what you have to say and do what you want them to do, right? I know that's what we've all been thinking. It's all been trained, right? Because we want to look at something that's beautiful and pleasing to our eyes. But here, I'm trying to tell you guys in this very short video that that stuff does not matter at all. And I'm going to share with you exactly what is the most important thing that you need to focus on in your sales copy on your web page if you want to get engaged readers. Who am I? I'm Claude Bell, your market funnel coach here with 24/7 online marketing, and I'm helping small business like yours get more leads and sales predictably, consistently, and profitably. So I'm going to show you exactly what it takes in order for you to get your engaged people to engage in your content and your blog and your sales page and your landing page in just a second. So what is the most crucial part of your landing page? Well, I want to tell you, it's the most crucial part of your landing page or your web page, whatever you want to call it, of your blog. It really is what people first see when they land on your landing page. And what is that? What do we call that? We call that the above the fold. Is what they see before they have to scroll. Doesn't matter if you're on the mobile device, if you're on your desktop, if you're on the iPad. What they first see when your page loads the device, the desktop, mobile phone, whatever. The first thing they see, that's what we call the above the fold before they actually have to scroll. So let me show you some examples. Okay, what we have here, we have an article from CNN.com over here. And what's the first thing we see before we scroll? So this is where I'm scrolling, right? I don't see the white section down here. So this right here is called above the fold. This is what you see exactly before you start scrolling on this page. And what are two things that we see? And I'm going to tell you right now, the two things that we see on this page are the two most critical things of the above the fold section that are very, very important to getting engaged readers and users of your content, right? So the first thing we see here is a headline that which is bold in black, right? And then we see the second most important thing is an image that backs up and supports the headline, right? The two most crucial things that we see here. So what is the headline in this article on CNN? The turning points in Russia invasion of Ukraine is the headline. Then we have a nice sub-headline here, right? 7 months into the invasion, Russia controls less land than it did in the initial days of the war. See how the advances stall, right? Boom. Headline. Point, turning points in Russia invasion of Ukraine, subheadline, boom. And then we have an image that supports the headline and subheadline. We got a blown up tank, looks like it's been totally destroyed, dismantled by a missile. I don't really know if it's actually a Russian tank or if it's actually a Ukrainian tank, but it doesn't really matter. What does matter here is that the image sort of supports the headline and the article, which makes me go, I am kind of interested in seeing what happened. Why? What is the turning point in the Russian-Ukraine war? What exactly has happened since that? Is Russia losing the war now, or is it, Ukraine's winning? How are they doing it? What did Ukraine do to start taking advantage, start pushing back Russia? Right? It's going to make me want to go down and scroll now and be more engaged in the article. Right? Let me give you another example here. My good old Detroit Free Press, good old Detroit Lions. Now, I'm not a Lions fan. I want to let you guys know. Disclaimer, I'm not a Lions fan. All right. But what we have here, we have a headline, once again, in bold text, right? And then we have an image supporting the headline. What's the headline here? Will the pain ever stop with these Detroit Lions? Hard to see if after loss to lowly Seattle. What is going on, right? We got a Detroit Lion, right? Defender here trying to either tackle or stop a running play or a pass or whatever's going on. Stop this receiver from scoring a touchdown. I don't know what happened, but I do know. I looked at the score. It was 48-45. The Lions almost won again. Was a shootout. If you want to look for a defensive game and like to see a lot of scoring, man, I would tell you this one little sad caveat. We get back to the market here in a second. But I'm not a Lions fan, once again. I do live in the Metro Detroit area. But guess what? The Lions are very, very entertaining. If you're looking for an entertaining football game to watch, right, watch the Lions, especially the fourth quarter, because the Lions can either win it or lose it. They could be winning all game, and then in the fourth quarter, they could lose it. Or they could be losing all game, but in the fourth quarter, they can win it. I'm telling you, man, the Lions, by far, gotta be the best team in the NFL to watch for pure entertainment. Don't be a fan of watching because you might have some health issues. But if you're just watching football for entertainment, watch the Detroit Lions. They're worth it. Hey, everybody's gonna watch them. I think hopefully they're going to be playing again this Thanksgiving, but usually they do. So if you haven't watched the Lions, you're not in the local area to watch the Lions, wait for Thanksgiving. You'll be able to watch them. All right, now off my soapbox down the lines, but that's the headline and then the image. All right, let me give you another example. All right, so what we have here, discover the Oracle positioning marketing system to help you get more leads and sales predictably, consistently, and profitably without overwhelm. What am I going? I'm giving you a big, bold promise. I'm telling you, hey, discover this Oracle position system so that you can get this, right? You discover this, you learn this, you're going to get this. That's the headline. And then the image, I got a presentation here, a video presentation walking you through how to discover how the Oracle position system is going to work for your business, get you more leads and sales predictably, consistently, and profitably without overrun, right? Without some sort of pain, right? That's the big, bold headline. So I know you're probably thinking, Claude, like, how do you make good headlines now, right? So I know what you're thinking. So let me share with you what it takes to make good headlines. So the task of the headline is to give readers a reason to stay on your site by catching their attention instantly, right? Like this image. What are these boys actually looking at? Just something that's grabbed all these boys' attention, right? It is just because catching their attention means that they stick around and buy your stuff, or they do what you want them to do. They want to read all your article, and maybe you have a blog. You want them to start looking, stay on your page, right? So they can click on some Google ads if you got an AdWords, AdSense account, whatever it may be. If you're a blogger, or they click on your ad, click on your link, click on your call to action to get more data. But if they're not reading your article, they're not reading your content, right? They're not going to click on anything, right? They're going to click to another website. So you got to grab their attention. That the essential task of the headline is to grab their attention so they stick around and consume your content. Now, the second reason why headlines are so important, right, is you have to let them know that they're in the right spot, that they're in the right place, right? Because when they come to they're coming for a reason. They're coming to find something. They're coming to get something, right? And what you don't want them to know is to be confused. It's like, why am I even here? Why am I in the middle of an ocean? Right? Why am I here? So the main thing is to understand that there has to be that people that cannot be confused. They have to understand the benefit of why they're here, so they will stick around. Because if they're confused or uncomfortable, you will lose your engagement with that customer, which means you will not get a sale if you're trying to sell something, or you will not get a click, you will not get a lead, right? That's the impact of what a headline, a poor headline, is not going to allow them to continue to engage with your content. Now, the third reason that you want to catch the people's attention correctly is that cute logos or fancy graphics or a picture of your new kitchen on your cat. It doesn't really matter. What people really catch the people's attention is a big, bold headline with a hook or a question that stops them in their tracks. Let them know this is important to them, and it forces them to pay attention to what else you have to say in the article, in the video, or whatever they're using to get your point across or to get your content to them, right? This is key because when you catch their attention the right way, you pre-frame them on what you want them to do or what you want them to buy or what you can give them and what they can get from you. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Claude, how can I make these real good headlines, right? I mean, you kind of gave me some examples, you gave me some bold promises, but how can I really make these great headlines, right? And I know that most people, right, it's very difficult to come up with a really cool headline. And you think you got to be something real snazzy or something really catchy, right? Something like off the wall, crazy, like we call these clickbait things. I can't stand clickbait, right? It's not about clickbait. Trust me. Don't get someone like some weird thing to make them click. Like, hey, House Halloween does this, and you're trying to talk about something really, really serious. Don't do stuff like that. Don't do it. You don't need clickbait. What you need is a very simple formula for a headline is basically how to do something that they really want to do, how to do something, right? Whatever it is they want to do. There's a very easy formula for you to use right now in your headline. How to headlines work great, right? How to do something in as little as blank. How to do something little as some sort of time frame, right? Right? You tell them, here's what you're going to be. So what is how to, what they can do, what they're going to learn, right? And then you can do it. You can achieve this in as little as so many days, whatever it may be, right? So that's a great headline formula. But guess what, guys? I know headline formulas could be hard and very difficult. And we're talking about split testing, right? And why split testing is very important. So what I'm going to do for you guys, right now, is that I'm going to give you guys 9 headlines that you can actually try and test for yourself. All you gotta do is click on the link below, put these headlines to use. Let me know how they work for you. Let me know if they're working very well. I'm giving to you completely for free because I know most people are like, I don't just take away the guesswork for me. I don't want to guess. I don't want to figure it out. Just tell me what to do. So if you just want me to tell you what to do, give you the template, right? Give you the fill in the blank templates. I'm gonna give you 9 templates that you can use right now, right away for free. Just click on the link below and I will send them to you automatically, right? That's it. Hopefully you guys love this video. Please, if you love this video, please like it. Please share it. Please subscribe to this channel. So I want to give you more cool content. It encourages me to still give you more content, to give you more content each and every day, right? The more love, the more likes, the more I will make more videos cool like this for you. So thank you so much. Leave your comments below. If you have any questions for me specifically, leave that also below in the comment section. Love you. God bless you all. Have a great day or a great night. Depends on what time you're reading, watching this video. Bye now.